Hi everyone, my name's Daryl.
And I'm Nicole.
And we're on our way to the Grand Canyon.
Again.
Well, we just went just a little while ago, May.
Yeah, but this time we're off to the North Rim. We have never been to the North Rim, so we're off to the North Rim. And guess what we're doing?
Boondocking.
Yeah, I am not excited about the boondocking.
I've been trying to get Nicole to do boondocking forever.
I like a toilet that flushes. And so boondocking is like the worst thing ever.
I like a toilet that's a toilet. Any sort of toilet will do. So I'm gonna be pooping in the woods. Yeah. With a shovel.
At least it won't smell like a porta potty, but it's not a flushable toilet. So.
We don't even have a shovel. It's a hammer.
Well, it's a... Yeah, Daryl doesn't even get me a shovel.
At least we're not using the axe.
Yeah. Woohoo!
So anyway, so we're off to the North Rim. We're gonna spend 2 nights there. Actually, we're going 1 day early because I've got a big hike, the Grand Canyon rim to rim, and my idea was to get there a day early so my lungs could acclimate to the elevation, the altitude.
For about the 5 minutes that he's going to be hiking at altitude before he heads down into the Grand Canyon.
No, but then my lungs are going to be super prepared. It's like those canyon guys that train like at 8,000 elevation for their marathons, and then when they actually get to sea level for the marathon, then they just kill it.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what I'm going to do.
So we're spending 2 nights out on a forest road.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So we're gonna make a video specifically on our boondocking adventure. So hopefully this will be a full-fledged kind of a Grand Canyon video, we'll see. But then we either might incorporate the boondocking adventure as part of this video or separately, I'm not sure.
I guess we'll see how the boondocking adventure goes.
Yeah, because it could be serious.
It could be really bad.
Okay, so I guess it's about the same mileage to the North Rim that it is to the South Rim, so it's like 4 hours or so. Probably take us about 5 hours with the trailer. Hopefully the roads are a little better, because when we went to the South Rim through the Arizona highways, it was terrible. So hopefully going a little bit north, maybe through Utah, maybe it'll be a little better.
Yeah, let's hope so.
So anyway, we will see you guys when we get to the road, the turnoff for our boondocking adventure.
Yeah.
Road 611.
That's what we're going for.
Okay, we'll see you in a little bit.
So I was hiking with a group doing rim to rim on October 22nd. Unfortunately, the season for the North Rim closed on October 15th, which meant the lodge, the campgrounds, and the visitor center, they were all closed. So I had been doing research on boondocking sites near the North Rim, and most of the research I did pointed to some really great campsites on Forest Service Road 611. The entrance to 611 is a little past the Kaibab Lodge as you're coming down Highway 67, which also had a gas station and a general store. The lodge was open, but the station and the general store, they were actually closed for the season as well. The entrance to 611 is only 5 miles from the Grand Canyon North entrance, so it seemed perfect. 611, like most other Forest Service roads, is gravel, but it's pretty well maintained. Nevertheless, traveling with our non-off-road ALINER and towing with our RAV4 Prime was a little out of our comfort zone, especially since this would be our first boondocking adventure. You start seeing campsites about 2 miles down the road, but most of these aren't all that attractive, and we had heard so much about the sites being close to the rim that we kept going further. At 4 miles down Road 611, you get to the East Rim viewpoint and the Arizona Trailhead. There are some campsites close to this location, but again, they aren't all that great, but they have relatively close access to the vault toilets at the trailhead. We kept venturing, and the further we went, the better the campsites got. At approximately 5.5 miles down Road 611, we found our perfect campsite, which was 611W.
Hello everyone.
Hey.
So here we are in our first boondocking experience, and wow,
This is beautiful, huh?
yeah.
So this is our view from the campsite. We're
yeah, let's not block it with our heads.
So we're in site 611W, and you can see our trailer is right there. And so basically, if we look out the end in the back window of the trailer, this is pretty much what we're gonna see right here. And this is fantastic.
It's a really nice view.
And Yeah, it took a while to get here, so
It took about an hour.
It took probably about 45 minutes or so. I think as you get further down on the road 611, basically the campsites get better, and so
We're gonna walk down there and we're gonna take the camera with us and show you. But we gotta get going, Daryl, before we lose stuff.
So, yep, there's our view. Amazing.
So this is campsite 611U. We've passed 611V. So as you're coming in, it starts with W and then VU, and we're gonna keep going down until we get to S. But you can see campsite U is beautiful. It's a pull through, and then it's got this nice little area right here. And this is the view from U. This is really beautiful, and looks like somebody's made a terrace for themselves down there. I have his little fire pit, but it's just really gorgeous. And right there you can see where you could pull off to the side.
walkway down to their terrace.
Yeah, it's a little walkway to the terrace.
Put their chairs down there.
Yeah, put your chairs there and just sit there in the morning. I'm thinking the sunrise is probably coming from over there. Okay, so here we are at campsite P. So it's 611P.
Yep.
And this is right where the road takes a Y.
Yep.
And then it looks like the campsites over on that side of the Y are along the rim.
Yep.
And I have no idea where this one goes.
Nope.
But it's getting pretty late and we're going to turn around, so we're not going to go further down this road to see what the campsites are like after P. But for sure, up until S through W.
It's really nice.
Really beautiful campsites.
Yeah.
We might come down here in the morning when we have light. So here's the payoff for coming all this way up. This is the sun that's about to arise over the Grand Canyon. I think this is going to be spectacular. Here we are a little bit later. Looks like we have a beautiful spot here to see it. And this is just like right past our little A-liner. There's our A-liner. And then there's the campsite that we're on. And you can see that right here is really just the back door. Here's a little bit more zoomed in. You can kind of see the canyon a little bit more, and then you can see the sunrise happening in the background. This is where we left you guys last night, and here we are again this morning. It's a Saturday morning, and we're about to head down the left side of this little, the right side of this little V, and see what is down here. Well, for sure we got one campsite right here. So we haven't seen any more campgrounds, but it's beautiful views through here. We're right on the edge of the mountain. So here we have another campsite. You can always tell the campsites by the little fire rings.
And sometimes they have signs.
Yeah, this one doesn't appear to have a sign, but you can see it's kind of like a pull through, maybe, or a pull aside right over there.
It's got a one stone fire.
Yep. So, it's beautiful view. I mean, look at that going that way. That's kind of where our campsite is, a little bit further back that way. So it's just beautiful. And so here we have another campsite. This is campsite PC, is 611 PC. So this one is not off of the edge, so maybe if you're not feeling like you really want to be on the edge of a campsite, this might be a good one to go to. And then after this, the road gets pretty bad. It's going quite a bit downhill, very rocky. A gentleman a couple of campsites back did tell us about when we get to the end of this, there's going to be a trail that goes to an overlook, so we're going to definitely go there. But this might be kind of dicey to drive, especially with the trailer. Yeah, so it probably doesn't come through quite on the video of how bad this is. You definitely don't want to do this with any kind of trailer. There's a log blocking the road. There's divots, so you really need to be in like a four-wheel drive with a tent.
With a tent on top.
At this point. Yeah, and so we had that treacherous downhill with all the potholes, and now we're going to have quite a bit of a steep incline. So
definitely when you hit the fork in the road, you really shouldn't, unless you, I would say unless you have an off-road vehicle and your trailer is set up to be off-road, like they have those special off-road trailers. I wouldn't recommend that you go any further.
No. If you did make it all this way, you are rewarded with this spectacular campsite. I don't know if you could really ask for anything better. This is really spectacular. I'm sure the video doesn't do this justice. This is one of the viewpoints off of that campsite. And can you imagine sitting out here with a morning coffee?
So I'm gonna go out to the edge. This is a campsite. Which one was this, Nicole?
611 PA.
611 PA. So this is kind of like where,
The end.
yeah, this is pretty much the end of the campsites where you turn around. So there's supposedly a path out to the very edge. So we're gonna take that. Let's see how far this goes off to the edge of the cliff. Cool view here. Let's see where this takes us. Oh yeah, here we go. We're gonna be right on the edge. Oh wow, look at this. This is spectacular. Holy smoly. Oh wow, look at this. Wow. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at this. Wow. Okay, we're gonna go off to this edge over here. Oh wow, look at this. I think we could actually get all the way over there. Try that. Do a little climbing down that rock there. Now, we got this all the way out to this poles right here. I don't know if I'm gonna go all the way out there. So this is the view I've got now. Holy crap, look at this. I'm gonna get down on this last boulder right here. Okay, pretty close to the edge. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. So amazing. These are a little weak. Oh wow. I'm not sure. I think this might be Vinny right here. I'm gonna take a picture of it too, the video.
It looks like there goes a Jeep that's going boondocking as well. And there you can see Daryl and the dogs. They're just hanging out. There's Vinny, Abudas, and Jake and Sandy hanging out, our golden canine campers camping out in the wilderness. So this is the Bright Angel Point. You're really coming out pretty far from the canyon rim out here. It's beautiful. Wasn't quite expecting it to be this long. It said no dogs, so that's why I'm here by myself without Daryl. But you can see there's sharp drop-offs on both sides, so it makes sense that they wouldn't allow dogs on here. But it's really beautiful, especially in that direction. So this is a little bridge. This is actually a little terrifying to go across, because right on the other side of the bridge is that. And on the other side of the bridge is that. So you gotta have trust in the bridge. And we're going.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back.